Arsenal player ratings versus Aston Villa. Gabriel is back. Returning defender sparks Gunners into life as set-piece send title race message with crushing win. Gabriel Magalhaes breathed fresh life into Arsenal's Premier League title challenge by opening the scoring in an emphatic win over Aston Villa on Tuesday. The defender's goal at the start of the second half sparked the Gunners into life, with Martin Zubimendi, Leandro Trossard and Gabriel Jesus also on target to hand Unai Emery's side a first defeat since November 1st. Villa arrived in North London on the back of 11 straight wins and ought to have opened the scoring after just 13 minutes. Ezri Konsa stole the ball off a dawdling Victor Gyökeres and found Ollie Watkins at the far post, but could only watch as the striker side footed the ball inches wide of the post. Gyökeres also had sight of goal in the first half, but could only head to decent opportunities off target when well placed. Arsenal also needed William Saliba to stick out a toe and deny Watkins right before half-time with a crucial intervention. The offside flag had popped up, but Saliba wasn't to know as he prevented the England striker from opening the scoring and sending the villains in at the break with the advantage. The visitors were made to rue those moments as Arsenal broke the deadlock at the start of the second half. A bukayo saka corner in from the right led to goalkeeper Emi Martinez being put under pressure from Gabriel, and the Argentine was only able to flap at the ball, which rolled free and into the back of the net. The goal brought Arsenal to life and suddenly they looked a different team, doubling their lead when Martin Odegaard won the ball back inside the Villa half and slipped in Zubimendi to poke the ball past Martinez. With a 2-goal lead, Arsenal continued to dominate, with Odegaard twice going close before Trossard killed off any dreams of a Villa comeback by firing home a clinical strike from the edge of the penalty area after the visitors failed to properly clear a ball in from the Arsenal captain. The scoring didn't end there either, as substitute Jesus added a fourth with his first touch of replacing Gyökeres. Villa did manage to pull a goal back in stoppage time when Daniel Malin somehow got the ball past David Raya and through to Watkins to convert from close range, but it was only a consolation on a miserable return to his former club for Emery. David Raya might have expected a busier evening against an informed Villa side, but was a virtual bystander throughout the 90 minutes. Made a good save in stoppage time, but was then undone minutes afterwards. Jurriën Timber returned to the team at right back, and Arsenal looked all the better for it. William Saliba, brilliant touch to deny Watkins a great chance before half-time. The flag had gone up, but Saliba didn't know that. Gabriel Magalhaes made his first start since returning from injury and scored the crucial opener to send Arsenal on their way to victory. Brave header to deny Tielemans in the second half. Piero Hincapié, great ball to tee up Gyökeres in the first half and looked set to score Arsenal's third in the second half, but slipped badly in the penalty area. Martin Odegaard did really well to win the ball back and then put Zubimendi through for Arsenal's second with a killer pass. Fired a good chance over on the hour, and then forced Martinez to tip one around the post in a really strong second half showing. Martin Zubimendi kept his composure really well to run onto Odegaard's pass and calmly poked the ball past Martinez to double Arsenal's lead. Mikel Merino really didn't offer very much at all, particularly in the first half. Fortunate to escape a second booking for a tug on Rodgers. Bukayo Saka looked some way off his best and was guilty of giving the ball away too often. Yet he still came up with an assist with a good delivery for the opener. Victor Gyökeres, another frustrating match for the striker, only had 5 touches in the first half and 2 of those were headers that flew off target, needs more service. Leandro Trossard, lively presence down the left flank as always, but struggled to create many chances for Gyökeres. Scored Arsenal's third with a great strike. Mikel Arteta, his team were unconvincing again in the first half, with Rice badly missed in midfield, but showed character, as he simply ran out away it after the break. Couldn't really have asked for a better night. Victor Gyökeres issue raised, as private Mikel Arteta conversation revealed. A private conversation with Mikel Arteta and an honest assessment of Victor Gyökeres' Arsenal displays have emerged. The January transfer window is nearly open, bringing Arsenal the opportunity to bolster their title ambitions. The Gunners are currently top of the Premier League table, but Mikel Arteta will be well aware that their lead is a slender one. That could encourage the Arsenal hierarchy to assess their options in the transfer market, especially given their relentless injury woes this season. The Gunners have been accused of not using the mid-season window effectively in previous campaigns, having failed to add depth in recent years, and ultimately paid the price come the end of the season. Arsenal hero Robert Pires has given his thoughts on the signing of Victor Gyökeres in the summer. The Swede arrived with plenty of expectation, but the Gunners forked out a fee of £64 million. But he has come under scrutiny for not scoring as many goals as he would have liked so far this season. Club legend Pires has now described the forward as a key summer signing, but insists Arsenal's main striker needs to score more goals in order to help them win the league. The Frenchman told Flash Score, Arteta has changed something, especially in terms of squad depth. The quality on the bench is very important. Arsenal spent a lot of money on Victor Gyökeres, and that was a key move. When you want to win the Premier League, you need a striker who can score goals consistently, but also helps the team in difficult moments. When asked whether Gyökeres is the missing piece for Arsenal in the title race, Pires backed the striker, adding, yes, because goals are crucial. But it's not only about scoring. He gives the team something different. For me, the big difference with this Arsenal squad is not only the starting 11, but the quality on the bench. When players come on, they can immediately help the team. That is very important over a long season. Noni Madueke has revealed how his first phone call with Mikel Arteta convinced him to join Arsenal. Madueke signed from rivals Chelsea in the summer in an initially controversial £48.5 million deal, given the rivalry between the two London clubs. But the winger has since won over the Gunners faithful with his electric performances, most notably during Bukayo's absence, and with his brace against Club Brugge in the Champions League. Speaking about his private conversation with Arteta before his move to North London, Madueke told the Arsenal website, I think the first time I got on the phone with Mikel was a great conversation. It was me and my dad and him. He just highlighted the plans he had for the team and the plans he had for me. A lot of the things that he said really resonated with me, and then, of course, I knew how good the team was and that they were in a position to really challenge for major honours. So that's what made the choice for me.